There are many reasons why chief executives from local government and the NHS and politicians from local government and chairs in the NHS need to work together. The one that everyone talks about is the recession, but I don't think that is the most important one actually. If you look at total place, how much money do we spend on public services? Would you design it like this? That's a good reason. If you look at the damage that's been done by competitive models in public services that have created schisms between primary and secondary care, that's a good reason. But a really, really good reason is if you look at most service users and communities, what they've got makes absolutely no sense to them at all. And we have for years been talking about integration and have for years avoided anything that enables services to work better together. So that's why you need to do collaborative leadership. What does it take? Well, everyone assumes because you can lead in a hierarchy, i.e. you've got to the top of an NHS trust or the top of a local government organisation, that you can therefore manage anything, and you absolutely can't. What you know is you know how to manage your part of the system, and you know how to do that in a hierarchical way, and you know how to do some things in networks. How do you do significant change that is across all of those organisations collectively with people at exactly the same level with you is a whole different ball game. And that's work that we've been doing with some health economies in the north of England. And the way we've done it is to really get people to share language and deep understanding of each other's contexts, problems and ways of operating, and see if you can bring the strengths of all those parts to the whole, i.e. what can we better do together that we can't do separately, and how do we get some personal and organisational reward out of making the effort of trying to do things together. And the only way you would do that is like a marriage, is if you think you have some future together and you think it's worth working at. Sounds bleeding obvious, but primarily the reward systems in public services are about disintegration and fragmentation. The reward systems aren't there for trying to do stuff together unless you talk to service users.